yesterday we stopped off on evaluating, which is what you guys were doing with your IXL. So we talked about the parts of the expression. We talked about evaluating expressions. Now we're going to go in and start learning about combining like terms. Combining like terms. So we're going to extend our notes from page 24. We're going to still continue on that page 24. Combining like terms. When we say that terms are like terms, they're terms with a common variable raised to the same power. So when we say like terms, we're talking about values or terms that have the exact same variable and they're raised to the same power. So if I give you a listing here, let's say we've got a 7. I've got a 4x. I've got a negative 2y. I've got a negative 8. I've got a 0.6y. And I've got a negative 1/2 x. From this list, let's go ahead and identify what some of the like terms would be. So, Emily, what do you think can be considered like term? Okay, perfect. Negative 2y. So I'm going to go ahead and put a box around negative 2y. And I'm going to put a box around 0.6y. They are like terms because they both have the variable y. So they are considered to be like terms. Negative 2y and 0.6y are like terms. There's another set of like terms up here. Caden? X, right? Negative 1/2 x and a positive 4x. I'm going to go ahead and circle those in blue. I'm going to put a circle around them in blue. They are considered to be like terms because they both have the variable x. So they are like terms. So 4x and negative 1/2 x are like terms. We still have another set of like terms up here. What else is common? Emily? 7 and negative 8. Okay, I'm going to put a little green triangle around them. 7 and negative 8 are like terms because do they have a variable at all? No. They are considered to be like terms because they have in common the fact that they don't have a variable. They are both called constants. They are both constants. Therefore, they are like terms as well. So 7 and negative 8 are like terms. Now, based off of that, when you know your like terms, you can simplify algebraic expressions by combining those like terms together. So if I give you the problem 4x plus 3x, 4x plus 3x can be simplified because of the fact that they both have an x as their variable. Then I can actually add their coefficient together. They both have an x as the variable, so I can actually add the coefficients together. 4x plus 3x gives me 7x, because 4 plus 3 is 7, and they both have an x in common. It would almost be like saying x plus x plus x plus x plus x plus x plus x. Do I really want to write all that out? No. So I just focus on adding the numbers together. But technically right here I've got 7 x's. 7x. Okay? Let's take a look at another one. Let's say that we have 3x plus 6 minus 8x. 3x plus 6 minus 8x. The first thing I want to do is I want to identify any like terms that I have. Do I have like terms up here? Yes. Leslie, what are my like terms? 3x. Yep, 3x is one of my like terms. But it's not just 8x. Remember, you have to include the sign that's in front of it. So that minus sign has to get included with it. It belongs to the 8x. What are we subtracting? We are subtracting 8x. That minus sign belongs with the 8x. You must include it. So if I rewrite this, it gets rewritten as 3x minus 8x. That's one thing we're going to work on. Then we've got this plus 6 all on its own, right? It doesn't have a like term to go with it. So I'm just going to write plus 6 off to the side in green. Having it separated by those colors lets me know that they are different, and therefore I cannot combine them together. In my calculator, I can now do 3 minus 8. I cannot type 3x minus 8x. If you try doing that, it's going to give you 0 as your answer. You cannot type the x's, but you can type 3 minus 8. What is 3 minus 8? Negative 5. Just don't forget that you need to include your x on your paper. So it's negative 5x will be this answer. Then we still have this plus 6. That's it. There's my simplified expression. I cannot simplify it any further because they are not like terms. So this is as simplified as I can get. Just like 7x was as simplified as it gets. Let's do one more example off to the side. Say the problem is negative 2y plus 4x plus 2x plus 7y. Negative 2y plus 4x plus 2x plus 7y. How many sets of like terms do I have here? How many different sets of like terms do I have? Christina? 2. I have 2 sets of like terms. When it comes to algebra, it's common policy to write your terms with your alphabetical order. So which variable terms do you think I should write first? The x or the y's? Alphabetical order. X. X comes before y. So we're going to focus on the x's. This is a positive 4x. This is a positive 2x. So we're going to rewrite it with these in front of each other. 4x plus 2x. What is 4x plus 2x, guys? 6x. Right? 4 plus 2 is 6. 6x. Okay, now we've got negative 2y and a positive 7y. Negative 2y and a positive 7y. So we have negative 2y plus 7y. What is negative 2y plus 7y going to give us? Huh? 5. Positive 5, right? Positive 5y. Positive 5y. Can I combine those together? No. Why not? Because they're different terms, right? That's an x, that's a y. We cannot combine them together. This is our final answer. What we're going to do today is we're going to take a quizzes activity and turn it into a game.